Southwest Florida, welcome to Lee Pitts Live. Where are we? You'll never know, but the main thing you always know is Lee Pitts Live pops up everywhere. You should also know that when you see her sitting next to me, I'm probably popping up for some of the Q kids to do their thing. And it's that time of the year again when we go to the Quality Life Center's off-Broadway play, I always call it that, that's going to take place here at the Dunbar High School. It's always a sold-out affair. It's a spectacular event. It's a beautiful two-pronged approach here. We have the children who'll be performing on stage, and then we have this outstanding audience that comes out to a positive event to showcase all the great things that's happening in the community and what these children have done over the summer. Then, third part is finally, I get to talk to the Debbie Allen of all of this on the spot. Usually when me and Miss Keisha are good friends, but usually when I come out, I know she's in programming mode and she's moving around like Debbie Allen in fame and she's popping the whip in a good way, and those kids are on point. So I got you for a second, Keisha. Let's bump you in. Hey, Keisha, tell us at what phase, like people looking at this now say, well, what phase are we in? We're in the final dress rehearsal phase, right?
We are in the get ready for showtime phase. Dress rehearsal was earlier today.
Okay, when I walked in, I saw some dress rehearsal going. So what, just take us behind the scene. Like right now, the kids are kind of moving around, the people like yourself who's coordinating this, you're looking at the final details. Take us behind the scene. What does these directors like yourself be doing at this moment?
Right now we're doing a sound check.
Okay.
The kids are getting their dinner so that once the show starts, we don't have any hungry bellies.
Okay,
we have the curtains that are ready to be prepped. We have the backdrop getting ready with the different scenes, the music getting prepped, and all of the costumes are being placed so that there's a quick change.
So how many children will be performing tonight? And I know there'll be some people who will be, other children who will be doing stage preps and all this stuff. This really gets them ready for the theater life, right?
We have about 150 students that are involved in the entire event. So that goes from performing with their group to curtains to lights to video to backstage to helping with the students. 150 students.
Outstanding. And now, when people come here tonight, we're seeing the conclusion. But what we're seeing is, I know it's going to be outstanding. I've covered it for 4 years as a media sponsor, but this didn't just start tonight. This goes back to the beginning of summer. Go.
It goes before summer because we had to plan script writing with Angela Franklin beforehand. We had to order costumes in advance. We had to choose the music that we were going to use to intertwine throughout the whole play because we don't use the same music that is in the original Lion King. We kind of put a twist on it. Well, we just kind of like to do things a little differently. So we use a lot of more modern music, some more, things that the kids are familiar with.
I got you. Let's back up. You mentioned Lion King, and I want to make sure that people understand what is a tale of life about. What is it? It's a parody of Lion King.
It's our version of the Lion King. So the characters are similar. The songs are a lot different. The characters are just a reenactment of the story itself, but it's just our take on it.
You guys have been able to do a take on a lot of different plays over the years. You did Annie. Name some other ones that you've taken.
We did The Wizard of Oz meets The Wiz. We've done Annie, Cinderella, Sister Act 2.
That's right.
This is our second time doing Lion King. We did it about 5 years ago, but because of the Broadway show coming back and the movie coming out, we decided it was the perfect time to do it again.
I've already seen some of the children moving around, getting in their final costume, walking around with their costumes on. And when you see it, I'm always astonished at the detail put into making those costumes. Tell me about that process.
I have amazing people working with me. Miss Elizabeth Reyes, she designed all of the main character costumes. So when you see them tonight, you're going to be completely blown away. I have Miss Monique who works with me as my right hand. She helps me with the ordering of the costumes, picking them out, putting them together. Tiffany Campbell helps Miss Elizabeth. And I have an amazing team. There's no way I can do it without the people who help me and support me.
Outstanding. What is your passion? How did you get your passion for the arts? New York?
Of course. I started out in middle school with a drama club, and from there I just something started, like sparkling in my heart when I started to see the Harlem Dancers and the Broadway shows, and I just started doing what I loved, and I never stopped.
The Quality Life Center We are seeing the arts on full display this evening. We'll see children involved in this from what age ranges?
3 months to 18 years old. That's a secret.
Oh, so it'll be a little baby playing cymbal kind of thing.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
See, they won't see this before they play, so nobody gets any
that's
exclusive,
cool.
right?
So you
I'm
can
getting
tell
all this.
them.
See, when you host this show, you get behind the scenes at the play, and you get to talk.
But everybody else is 5 to 18. So our youngest group is 5-year-olds.
Okay. The when you're sitting in the audience, that's what's magic to me. Of course, I'll be backstage talking to some of the children, but when you're sitting in the audience, and when we pan our camera, I think you've seen us do that, we pan our camera out there once or twice just to get the magnitude of the amount of people that are coming here and so engaged in what's going on camera. What has been some of the feedback from the people who've seen your plays over the years?
Amazing. I've gotten so much feedback about how nobody does arts in Fort Myers, and when they see this, they're just like amazed at the extent of the costumes, the dance, and then the time that we have to do it. And you know, because I'm in this position with the performing arts, I'm seeing a lot of other organizations doing the arts that people just don't know about. I went to Florida Rep's performance last week, and I was blown away. It was amazing. I've been to the Alliance for the Arts, and people are doing it. We're just not hearing about it as often as we should, but it is happening.
And speaking of that, our children from the Quality Life Center have performed with major ballet companies. Talk about that.
Yes, the Russian Ballet. They come every year for the Nutcracker at Barbara B. Mann, and we have a sponsor that allows any of our girls that want to perform to audition at no cost, and the fees are paid. So we've had from 7 to about 13 girls perform every year.
That is beautiful.
Right.
The sum up what is Quality Life Center for people who may be looking at this all around the country. As you know, we're streaming live around the country these days. What is the Quality Life Center?
We are a nonprofit organization. Our vision statement is personal and community transformation. And as Mr. Muhammad would say, we demystify the world for our children.
This is the preeminent youth development organization in Southwest Florida, the Quality Life Center. I'm a former board member, so glad to have
and current supporter as always.
Current supporter, and has seen this grow. Let's go ahead and plug the teen centers coming online.
Yes, we have a new teen building that we are almost finished building. We're still raising money for it, but our intent is to expand so we can get our 200 kids off the waiting list to serve our teenagers. So we are so grateful that the community continues to support us, and we are just looking forward to bigger and brighter days.
Well, I'm so happy again to be the media sponsor with LaKeesha Live. There'll be other media here, of course. We welcome them as well.
Right.
But you guys always bring me in and give me an opportunity to do some things
Thank you for always supporting too, Lee.
Directly targets what we're trying to do.
Of course.
All right, Keisha, well, thanks for this. We're going to do one or two more things here, and then we're going to move to a better location so we can start getting some children before curtain call. Okay?
All right, thank you.
Hold on, one other thing. You always start exactly on time.
Yes, we have to be on time. We working on professional time.
That's what I like about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll be right back.